Hey, welcome everyone. I'm doing a landscape on a 16 by 20 canvas. I painted it violet because it's a paint over. I had started a landscape on it, but I never finished it, so I decided, well, we'll put a purple under. I kind of got a layout here. I got a mountain back here with some distant trees. Gonna have water down here with some rocks and green grass. Probably a big tree going up into the sky. Let's get started. It's acrylic paint. I'm gonna start with the sky and try and get some lighten it up a bit. It's a little too dark for me. I should put my mountain in real quick. Let me edge in real quick in dark purple just so I can see it. Purple mountains. There we go. It's going to probably be a simple landscape. It's Sunday, but I have to go to work early, so this is the last painting I'll be doing tonight, or today, because, man, I go to bed early for work tomorrow at 3 a.m. It's always an early Monday for me, where I work at a truck every Monday, so without fail. So this is also a paint over. I painted over old painting. So I just used dark violet so I could cover it. A lot of times when you over an old painting, if you use a light color, the impression will come through, but that purple seemed to cover everything. Cool. This is different. I was thinking I was going to have a purple sky, but I kind of like the blue. I think I'll put different colors there. I kind of like that color. What that color is it's Prussian blue. with washed down with white, titanium white. Trying to get edge on the mountain because I think I might leave it purple. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. It's looking good. This would be an easy landscape. If you're an artist and you've never done a landscape, and this would be a good one to try to do for your first landscape, I'm thinking. It's just going to be a distant mountain, green grass with water, some rocks, and a big tree over here. Plus some clouds. Put some clouds up there. Some cool clouds. We had a lot of sky up. Let's put some, I think I'm going to put a little more blue here. There's a lot of paint in there. I'm streaking it with blue. This will help make it look, those will look like distant clouds. Just streaking the blue through the white and blending it in so it looks soft. So this will help. These will look like distant clouds, and I'll put more clouds in there. See how cool that looks? It's really simple. You just put a little blue on, and while it's wet, then you softly blend it to make them look like they're off in the distance. That looks pretty good. All right, I'll leave the sky like that for now. I really like that sky. Nice and light. Let me finish the mountain next. We'll just keep working our way down. Yeah, that's a little too dark, so I'm gonna really lighten this mountain up. I'll come back and lighten up the mountain, but I'm gonna get the green grass going in here right now. I'll work my way down and then I'll come back to the mountain. So also gonna be green grass in here. There's gonna be a bank on the side of the grass, and then down here. So I'm going to use sap green. I'm going to mix it. I'm going to mix some yellow into it. I'm going to get another palette. So I'm going to try and get a nice green here. Green, yellow to it. I want it to be like a nice bright green. Like maybe the sun is hitting on it. I think that'll work. Alright, I'm going to put the grass in now. It's also going to be, there's going to be distant trees on top of this grass on the mountain here. It's a nice looking green. Look at that. Wow. That looks really nice. I'm just going to block it in right now. Get a different brush here. Even this is going to be a fairly simple landscape, but it's still going to look good. I'll probably put, I might put a few hills in here. I'll show you that. And then we'll have bushes here. So this is gonna be like a bed underneath here with maybe some rocks. So I'm gonna put that in with burnt umber with a little bit of I added some black to it so it darkens it up. Let's start over here. Good. So down here, this is all going to be water with some rocks down here, but I'm going to make the water light, almost like the sky, light blue. So we can just fill this in with water now. I was going to do a landscape earlier, but I had a nap. I was so beat. I had to go to work today at 5 in the morning, so I was like very tired. Look at that. Looking good so far. It's just this is going to be really a simple landscape. Like I said, if you're someone out there that's thinking about starting to do landscapes, this is a good one to start off with. I'm going to do one big tree right here in the front, and some cool clouds and some rocks. Not much to it. We'll have some distant trees back here on the mountain, and then also some distant trees here. Really light water. That looks pretty cool so far. Hey Ed, how you doing? Finally doing another landscape on a canvas. I picked up an old canvas out in the living room that I never finished, so I just decided to start over. Let's do some clouds. Do some clouds. Let me lighten up the mountain first. The mountain is way too dark, so I'm just going to take some titanium white and kind of work it in the mountain here. Let me see if that's light enough. Yeah, that'll be light enough. So basically, I'm just getting a little titanium white and going right over this purple. The purple's still a little wet, so the white will blend into it. I want this mountain to look far away, so it's a little too dark. Do 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 do. I might leave a few dark spots in there like that. We'll see. Maybe here, here, and there. I'm going to take my brush where the green and the mountain come together and blend those two together. Just wet your brush a little and then just blend the green and the purple. Just at the edge. Let me see if that's going to be light enough. Yeah. So I decided to lighten the whole mountain. So I'll leave some of the dark edge on the top. It'll really help in the end. It's going to make the mountain look, when it's really a light mountain, it looks like it's far distance. Okay. There we go. All right, that looks cool. I like. Now I'm going to run some trees. The back. For that, I'm going to mix. I'll show you how I mix it. So here's that sap green. Get some sap green. It's a little darker. Sap green, and then add a little black to it. I'm just putting a little touch of black on my brush here, and we're going to darken that sap green like this. Okay, see how darker it got? And we're going to use that for our trees on the back side of the mountain. Okay, I think that's dark enough. Now there's just I'm gonna run the trees from the distant trees from about here. So I'm just gonna run some dark on top of my light green. Just like that. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. That's about the right color. And I'm going to bring it up just a little more. I'm going to rinse this brush and grab some. This is Naples yellow. Naples yellow. And I'm going to lighten up the bottom of the trees now with this Naples yellow. And some light color underneath those trees. Just like that. Very good. It's looking good. I'm gonna have some trees over here up into the mountain there. So that's for that dark sap green. And I'm going to add a little more black to it. I want it a little darker than that green now, because we're moving forward in the scene. And I'm going to use a fan brush. Alright. Probably right. So about there. I'm just going to make tree tops with my fan brush like this. Alright. I'll work that later, but we want those to kind of look like a bunch of tree tops there. Put one more here. Indication of a tree top. Then it'll look like a bunch of trees back there. Got Naples yellow again at the bottom of the tree line. Lighten it up. Okay, distant trees. Looks pretty good. Let me put a big rock down here. I'm going to use a gray. Just black and white. I'll put a big rock here in the water. Probably going to do quite a few of them. Okay. I guess I'm gonna get rid of the dark edge up there on the mouth. I don't like that edge being. Looking pretty good. The lighter you make the mountain, the further it'll look off in the distance. And I'm just using titanium white. This is still wet. It's soaked the purple. There we go. Cool. A few rocks here, and I will. I'm probably gonna do some clouds next. Do 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 do. I should be using my knife here. I'll work on the water in a little bit. Let me do some clouds now. I think I'm going to try a dark blue. Do 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 do. I'm going to test the cloud over here first and then see if I want to do it with this color. Might be too dark. Get my other brush. Might work. What I like about the I do kind of like the way if you put it on dark you can lighten it like what I did there, so you don't have to be afraid of like putting, if it turns out to be too dark you can always lighten it up a bit. I just don't know if I through this process because I want to have a bunch of clouds up here. I don't want to have to do them all like this. Yeah, that would take forever. Forever and ever. I mean, it looks okay. It's just, I'll have to do the sky later. I won't do it on the video. That way I can get the tree going in here. Some more Naples yellow to lighten up the distance. It gives it the illusion of distance. Looking good. Do one big tree. Maybe two trees. Kind of like a Van Gogh. Put some bushes down here first. And we'll put a couple trees in here. Right underneath the cloud. You see that? That's why I wanted to get at least one cloud in there. I can still do the sky later. Those are cool trees. Got heartburn. some grass underneath those trees. Looking good so far. Front shot. So far it's pretty simple. Kind of digging. I should have. Marianne, hey. Tom Roscoe's, thanks. I think this is gonna be part one. I still gotta run to the store and I'll be going to bed soon, believe it or not. I think I'm gonna have to make 2 parts to this one. Let me see if my pathway trick works on this one. I wanted to make this. I wanted to also make this a little lower because I didn't want so much ground to work on. I wanted this like to be maybe at eye level here. Because usually when I do landscapes, my mountains are way up here, and I have all this. I have so much to work on. That looks cool. Have it disappear in those trees there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll have to finish this up on a part 2, that's all. Part 2 coming soon. I'd like to finish it, but yeah, I gotta work tonight, early in the morning. Good night, everybody. Have a good one.